Thank you, girl. All right, y'all. So, back with your girl. Y'all see how much I'm giving now? Not much. So, as the title says, we have some improvement. So, per meal, Diamond eats 16 pounds of grain. Okay? Mahogany eats 12 pounds. We tried her with 16 pounds. She just won't eat it all. So Mahogany is consistent at 12 pounds of grain. Diamond, 16 pounds. Now, what started me, if you guys been following, what started me hand feeding Diamond is that she would vacuum clean her 16 pounds of food in about 3 to 5 minutes, literally. Like 3 to 5 minutes, she would inhale 16 pounds of food. And then, once she finished her food, she would walk up to Mahogany's and finish hers off too, right? It's that wildlife, just walking and grazing, chit-chatting, grazing, late sunbathing, grazing, right? We are not grazing here. This is grain, and we can't graze on grain, okay? We can't pasture feed and pasture eat on grain. There is a lot of nutrients in the grain selection that we have. It's nutrient dense. So we don't need her eating 20, 30 pounds of grain per meal, because all it's doing is getting pushed to her hindgut. The hindgut can only hold 4 pounds of food at a time. 5 pounds. 5 pounds of food at a time. So she's going to poop it out. So, it's just going to get pushed to the hindgut, and she's not going to hold any nutrients. She's just going to poop it out. So the improvement is that in about 30 to 45 minutes, I can hand feed this portion, this portion size. I can hand feed about 4 pounds of food in about 30, 45 minutes, right? I can stretch it. And that's what we're going for, to help her pace herself while she's eating. Because that's how long it takes Mahogany to eat about 12 pounds of food, 30 to 45 minutes. So, last night, we got down to her 12 pounds, 30, 45 minutes in, and I gave her her bucket. And it took her about another 30 minutes to finish off that 12 pounds of food. So she's getting it. She is slowing down. She's gotten the message that she needs to pace herself or take smaller portions when she's eating. We're still working on patience, because look, I'm going to just hold this here for a second. Now watch what happens. She's coming over. That's her bucket. Now look. This is what we're working on, the patience. Because look, if I don't give it to her, watch what happens. She's trying to fight it. Now, look at that. Now, I'm not going to play with you. Here you go, ma'am. Because I'm going to tell you this. Had this been 2 days ago, by that second little look away, she'd have been walking up to Mahogany's bucket. So, I'm not even going to... I'm going to give her credit there. Because, again, if y'all have been watching these lives and watching these videos, you would see that if the children walk up and ask me a question, I can literally turn my head for 3 to 5 seconds, and this is literal. It's not even I don't even get a full sentence out, because it's just enough to turn my head to the children so I can acknowledge them, so they'll know that I'm acknowledging them and them asking their question. Then I turn back around, and she's already started walking walking up to Mahogany's bucket. So no, this is significant. Yeah, she is a whole lot better. Like, this is significant. Let me tell you. So yesterday, while filling their water trough, here we go, another test right here. Look, I'm going to turn my head. Say it again, Mama. It is, but it's okay. See, she tried it. I turned around. No, leave them alone. They're fine, baby. It's okay, my love. Thank you. Put their tops on their cages. They're fine. You see what I mean? So she's looking. See how she almost skedaddled up there again until I stuck my hand in the bucket. But yesterday, see, look, where you going, girl? See, she trying, because I'm scratching my back. So yesterday, they have 2 water troughs. And yesterday, of course, I'm filling the water trough. And she came down and was drinking some water while I'm filling the water trough. And that's pretty cool because, you know, and the horses, as they're getting to know you, they want you to move away. I tell you what, I take that back. It's not even getting to know you. Mahogany just does not play around her food or her water or anything like that unless she's getting a bath. She don't want you around. She wants you to back up, give her space, because she gives you attention whenever you ask for it. So that's her keeping her autonomy, right? And that's fine. But she came on down, was drinking water while I was filling the troughs yesterday. Today, she came down while I'm filling the troughs, but she didn't want water. She wanted me to spray her with the water. So I sprayed her little legs first, and she didn't move. And she was like, yeah, she putting her face in the stream of water. So I sprayed her whole body. And she loved it. She stood there when I was finished spraying. She stood there for a minute, like letting it soak in. And then she shook, and then she came back up here and was eating her hay. She was hot. She was like, spray me off, goddamn. And it's hot out here. It's hot out here in this Georgia heat. You got us eating this hay. Spray us with some water. But I love it. Again, transition, unless it's something dire, like getting eating habits in order. You know, that is dire because that can affect their health. But unless it's something dire, everything else is on their terms when they're transitioning to come here. When they're learning about us. We do everything on their terms. When she first came, of course, we had to wash her because coming from Tennessee and travel, I don't know if she had anything on her, but we had to get whatever was on her offer. We had to wash her. Then she had knots in her hair. Them knots, it looked like, see, you can see that short part. It wasn't only a knot, it was like ripped out. So we had to cut the knots out. I wasn't even going to try to detangle. I wasn't even going to try to bother her that much. We just cut it out, gave her a haircut. We're just going to start fresh. We're just going to start fresh. I didn't want to buzz it, so I didn't go as short as that knot was. But we just cut her down so she can, you know, be comfortable, get that old energy up off of her. But now, look, she's still watching. She's like, yeah, what, you still eating? What's happening? Ma'am, we're working on boundaries here because she'll just walk through this gate. She don't care. So we're working on that, but baby steps. We have such great improvement because we're trying to pace it again. It takes Mahogany about 30 to 45 minutes to clear her 12 pounds of food. So we're pacing it on that. Look, where you going? Because I'm scratching. Crunch and Munch. We're going to get that name on her halter. Crunch and Munch. So I'm excited about that. I see a lot of improvement. Again, with the fact that we were able to get her halter on 4 times. I'm not jinxing myself. I'm thankful for that. Okay? I'm thankful for that. But just seeing the improvement in her demeanor and being here. Hopefully she's comfortable and not plotting a scheme. But I pray she's comfortable and she's liking it. Mahogany's good. We gotta get her out for her pasture. Give her 15 to 20 minutes to herself. We actually have to take her out for a... Ew! That was all over me! Back up, mama. You just blew that snot all over me. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, God, again. Girl, you don't care. You don't care. That was all over me. I felt it on my knees. Girl. Ooh. Oh, why you do me like that? Why you do me like that? Oh my God, girl, why you do me like that? There you go, mama. They're pretty steady, pretty cool. She's becoming more vocal too. So Mahogany, she talks to us every time she sees us. She gives us a bit of her attitude. And I love it. That's just how we communicate, you know. Whenever we leave the house, she's like, "Arr, arr, arr, arr." And I love it. We talk to her. And now the past couple days, every time we come out the house, Diamond does it too. She, "Arr, arr, 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 arr." Now, Diamond whinnies. So she'll whinny. But what we've noticed is when she's whinnying, she's either talking to our neighbor's horses or she's frustrated, like because we've taken Mahogany out of the stable, out of the paddock, out of the pen or whatever. Mahogany has not whinnied. I have not heard her whinny since we've had her. We've had her about 2 years. We're going on 2.5 years. I have not heard her whinny since we've had her, but she does grumble, like mumble. Them belly rumbles, and I love it. She does that every time we leave the house, and now Diamond does it whenever we walk out of the house too, when she sees us. And that's pretty cool. She's more vocal. Stop running, going up there, Mama. Thank you. So just wanted to come through with an update. Look, I'm gonna try it again. Now y'all saw how she might be answering, but she hasn't walked up there. I'm gonna hold off one more time. Let me see what she does. We're working on patience. Here you go, Mama. We're working on patience. It's here. You see, I'm standing right here. Your back is still here. We ain't going nowhere.